All right, we're the Hebrew Israelite, and we're here week in and week out, man. You know, to preach the beautiful gospel. You know, the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai commanded us, okay, to do the work, man, because our people need to know who they are. All right. So, you know, today we go to brothers. Brothers, come here, man. Today we go to brothers, man. We go, you know, Gocc. You know, we go to brothers, man. They came to visit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come. It's like, obviously, you know, so, all right, then. Okay, so you got these brothers. Obviously, they're not part of the camp yet, but they came to inquire, I guess. You know, came to build brothers. You know, sit down on evening. Obviously, you got the brother Mitch. You know, these are the family, man. Go to Exodus 6 and 26 quickly. But before we start, let's go to the east. You don't have to say it, brothers, man. It's something that we say in Hebrew, you know, to give glory to Yahweh. God, Lord, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Waha, Rakah, Wadash. All right? So, yeah, go to Exodus. Go to Exodus 6 and 26. This is what the Most High is doing, man, because in our first Exodus in Egypt, you know, the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, he commanded, you know, let the brother get it first, man. You can get it first. Do you have a Bible on your phone? Bro, yeah, get it, man. Do you need the Bible? Do you need the Bible? Okay.
My skin is cracked.
Put my bags.
Let me see if I can put it here, man. Because sometimes when it's too heavy, then it's...
I'll put it on the chair.
No. Don't worry, we'll try it. Yeah, alright.
Which one do I download, bro? King James with the Apocrypha. Both. We need both. King James with the Apocrypha.
I just started with King James. I got Apocrypha here.
Yeah.
But me, this one,
KJV in it?
yeah, I started with KJV.
Yeah, pass it on to Mitch, man. Pass it on to
What's
Mitch.
that? The Bible?
Yeah, Bible.
Apocrypha.
Apocrypha, yeah.
There you go.
So I'm feeling nice, bro.
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah, bro.
Mitch got a new sword.
They got you what?
New sword on his hand.
Yeah. All right, so, yeah, let's find Exodus 6 and 26. And let's see. So I was saying that, you know, wait until they get it first and then, you know. So that's a situation where this is the strategy that the Most High put in place, right? With Moses and then his brother, what's his name? Aaron. I can't believe I forgot that. You know? So let's read it, man. Go and read it, man. Gotta read it.
What number?
Exodus 6, everyone, like, everyone.
Exodus chapter 6.
Yeah, Exodus 6 and 26, man. This is what the Most High say. Read it, man. Read it. Read it out loud.
Brothers ready?
Yeah, man, go on.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 6, verse 26.
No.
These are the Aaron and Moses,
Right?
to whom the Lord said,
Right?
Bring out the children of Israel
Bring out the children of Israel
from the land of Egypt,
from the land of Egypt,
according to their armies.
right, according to the armies. And the term armies is what? Camp, right? Camp. Because a camp is another term for an army, a section of the army. See, so if you think about it, camps, you got different camps, right? There are army, right? And I will show you why there are army. This is what the Most High is doing. Go to Jeremiah 16 and 16, guys. Jeremiah 16 and 16. Which all you have to do is go to the new final, yeah, 16 and 16.
16, bro. Yeah.
Jeremiah 16 and 16, man. The Most High is doing something that these heathen are not ready for. You know, right now it looks like, you know, something that is insignificant, but the Most High is so wise that he used the foolish things, right, to confound the wise. And that's how he always did. He will use things that, you know, look like they don't matter, but in the end, you know, he will grow to be big like an avalanche, in a way where the heathen won't be able to stop him, man. And that's what's going on. So read Jeremiah 16 and 16.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, verse 16.
Right.
Behold, I will send for many fishers.
Right. Behold, I will send for many fishers,
saith the Lord.
saith the Lord.
And they shall fish them.
Right. So who are the fishers now? If you remember, when Yahweh met the disciples, some of the disciples, what did he tell them?
Fishers of men.
He said, come with me, you'll be fishers of men. Because some of them were fishers. All right? So when we go out there, we are fishers. Okay? How did you come to this truth? You saw me there, right?
Yeah.
The brother knew the truth, but he saw me as always had to talk. Right? The brother was seeing me. He saw me, the brother preaching last Saturday. He said he smelled the incense, he stopped the car, came back, and he came with his brother today. Right? So this is what the word does. The word brings back the brothers that were ordained to know this truth at some point in their life. All right? Because the brother as well, the Most High as well, is creating a family. So those are fishers right now. We are fishers right now. But look where we're going with that. Carry on.
And after, I will send for many hunters.
And after, I will send for many hunters. Meaning, the same people that are fishers today will be transformed into hunters. Carry on reading it so you can understand why we'll be hunters at some point.
And they shall hunt for them from every mountain.
And they shall hunt for them for every mountain. Carry on.
Every mountain.
From every mountain, right?
And from every hill.
And from every hill, right?
And out of the holes of the rocks.
And out of the holes of the rock. And I don't know if you heard about the bunkers.
Basically, the underground.
Right, the underground bunkers. A lot of these rich elite, when, you know, the time comes, they will go and hide in it. But Yahweh Shai will turn us, will give us spiritual power, and we will go and get them so they can be our slaves. But the Bible says in Isaiah 16 and 14, or 10 I believe, that these people who build our walls, meaning like they will build our kingdom, so the heathen will be our slaves. So this is what's going. This is the beginning. This is the inception of the whole plan. Like you watch a movie, you got the beginning, and then after that it develop, and you get into the action, and you got the end. So we are in a movie, man. You know, we are in a movie. People want to talk about Hollywood. Yahweh is the best, the mastermind. All right. So here we are today. You know, why? Because we are a priest. Okay. The Most High called us to be a priest. We are priests, man. We're not supposed to be footballers, rappers, you know, actor, gangbangers, you know, goons, you know, and all the above. Or we're not supposed to be, you know, working for them. The reason why we're working for them, the reason why we, you know, pursuing a dream in Babylon is because of this captivity. Instead of become a servant to Yahweh, we are now a servant to the enemy. All right? But it's now time for us to get back, all right, to what? To our priesthood. Because we are a nation of priests and kings. Our people are out there running around like headless chicken, not knowing what to do. No, it's like that. You're looking for money. What is money going to do for things that, for what's coming right now? The Bible says your money won't mean nothing.
Digital currency.
Right. So digital currency, and for the CBDC, in case you don't know, your money, let's say you got 50K in your account, right? You grind hard, you stop doing the work, you knew about the work, but you turn your back on it, you say, let me find the money. You got 50K, just a number, 50K. It's in your account, right? What do you say?
No, sorry.
Oh, yeah. It's in your account, right? So what's happening is that now they're telling you, oh, there's a new app, all right? And that new app, you need, okay, to download the app for you to get a 50K. So your own money you can't withdraw, you know. Let's say your money don't mean nothing until you get a new app. And listen to this, right? Once you get an app, it's like you fill in an application form, and they will ask you all your details. They will even ask you for permission, you know, so that your GP can give all your database. So the government can give all your database. So meaning like now they're able to control you, man. If they don't want you to go to, if they don't want you to go to Jamaica, you won't be able to, because they will know everything. Even when you go to Tesco, they'll be able to stop the transaction. Because now the central bank has control over your own life. So this is where we're going, man. So you have to invest in the kingdom, man, to come. That's if you're wise. You have to take these things seriously. You have to take your priesthood seriously, man. You know? So yeah, let's go now to, let's start at Judges 5 and 11. Let's go to Judges 5 and 11. Man. No, Judges Bible, Old Testament. All you do, start at the beginning like that. Look at the table of content, and then you'll be able to. Yeah, wait until they got it. You got it? Yeah, let me get it first, and then we can read it now. You know, the Most High is calling us to do something serious, man. You know, it's calling us to change our lives and to make a U-turn, man. Because everything that you see right now, very swarming shit. Excuse me, my French. You know, it won't mean nothing, man. You know, so we must rehearse the righteous act of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You know? You must rehearse if you really you got it? 5 and 11. Judges 5 and 11, man. Let's read it. You know, because the Most High is calling us to rehearse. Because we can't keep the law 100%. You know, you can't keep it 100% because this captivity, this kingdom is so carnal. You know, everything is based on sinning. So, but the Most High, He's so merciful that when He gave Yahweh Shai, now He allowed you to rehearse though. You got to keep the law to the best of your ability. It doesn't mean that you can just, you know, grace is not a license to sin. You know? So read it. In Judges 5 and 11.
Chapter 5, verse 11.
Bring it out.
They that are delivered from the noise of the... So it's like it's the book of Judges, chapter 5, verse 11.
Right.
They that are delivered from the noise of archers.
Right. They that are delivered from the noise of archers.
In the places of drawing water.
In the place. So in the north, what is the noise of archers? That's a prophecy right there. The nuclear missile when they come. All right. And that's Babylon. Babylon is not just America. Babylon is Europe as well. But the beast dwell in Europe as well. All right? So carry on.
In the place of drawing water.
In the place of drawing water, meaning slavery, because you are a slave, whether you understand it or not. You are a slave in this system.
Well, from the book, I
all right?
It says one man and one woman.
Right. Carry on.
There shall they rehearse. There shall they rehearse.
There shall they rehearse, meaning in our captivity, we will have to rehearse. Carry on.
The righteous acts of the Lord.
The righteous act of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And the righteous act of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is the law. Now what is a rehearsal? Every artist, before they go into a concert, they have to rehearse, right? So you have to rehearse like a simulation.
Yep.
You gotta do everything right, practice to the best of your ability.
Yep.
So we have to rehearse. This is what we're supposed to do in this captivity, man. Because think about it. The very reason why we're at the bottom, because we don't keep the law. So imagine when you start rehearsing. All the blessing that the Most High told you will have at some point in the kingdom. But even here, He will make certain things easy for you. Right. He will open certain doors for you when you start keeping the law. Yes. That's a fact. Right. So our people have to learn to rehearse the law, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, carry on.
Even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants.
Even the righteous act toward the inhabitant, right?
Of his villages in Israel.
Right, of his villages in Israel, carry on.
Then shall the people of the Lord.
Then shall the people of the Lord, carry on.
Go down to the gates.
And what are the gates? When you read Revelation, tells you about the 12 gates, right? The kingdom, man. So rehearsing the law of the Most High will help you get into the kingdom, man. All right? Now let's jump to Deuteronomy 10 and 12. You know, for those of our people who think that they can just live like that. No, you can't live like that, man. You can't live like that because, you know, you're not Esau. you're not European. You're not Arab. You're not Chinese. You know, you're not 10 and 12. They can do whatever they want. That's why the Chinese can eat anything. And they're fine. The minute we start eating anything, we start high blood pressure, diabetes, you know, heart issues, heart problem, and things like that. You know, why? Because the law was given to us. And we were supposed to keep the law. At least rehearse it. We can't do what we want. And one of the biggest mistakes that our people make is thinking that they can go around living a life like other nations. No, you can't. Because you are a holy people, meaning you are separate. You can't live just anyhow, man.
Verse 12, yeah?
You know, yeah, carry on, bring it out. Deuteronomy 10 and 12. That's how it is, man. It's cool as well. So.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10,
right?
Verse 12. And now,
right?
Israel.
And now, Israel.
What doth the Lord thy God require?
And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require? What does He require from you?
Of thee.
Right? Carry on.
Yeah, carry on. But to fear the Lord thy God.
Right, to fear the Lord thy God. Now, the Christian people, they will say to you that they fear the Lord. But then they'll go and eat, they'll go and eat pork. They'll go and eat prawns. And when you ask them, why are you eating that? And you say that you keep the law, I mean you fear the most of them say, oh, the law were abolished.
To the Christ,
they don't understand it.
No, they still have the image of...
Sorry, Malak. They don't understand it, man. They don't understand it. The way the European broke this Bible or broke it down has nothing to do with the truth. In fact, the European is trying to make you to sin so you can still be at the bottom. You gotta. This is what Greco-Roman Christianity. The Most High didn't come. Yahweh didn't come to abolish the law. He came to fulfill. And what law did He fulfill? The law of what? the sacrifice. Because our people used to sacrifice animals for their atonement of their sin
Blood.
by the blood. But Yahushua came with a better blood, so we don't have to sacrifice. That's the law that he accomplished, as well as all the prophecy on him. That's what he accomplished. All right, but it doesn't mean that you should now eat what I mean, something that's unclean. You can't do that. That's against the law. All right. So to fear the law, the Most High tells us to fear the law, meaning to keep the law, to keep the commandment. All right, carry on.
But to fear the Lord,
Right.
thy God,
Right.
to walk in all his ways,
To walk in all his ways, carry on,
and to love him,
and to love him,
and to serve the Lord thy God
and to serve the Lord thy God
with all thy heart.
with all the heart, meaning sincerely.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
And with all thy soul.
And with all thy soul,
Spirit and flesh.
you gotta be all in it. Not one foot inside and one foot outside, not wishy-washy. You gotta be all in it, man. That's what the Most High is calling us to do. This is who we are. Law keepers, man. This is why, you know, we at some point, when King David was ruling and King Solomon was ruling, no other nation could play with us, man. Why? Because we used to keep the law and we were powerful. How, you know, let's go to Judith. It's in Apocrypha, Judith. I believe Judith 5:20. Let me show you something, man. And these heathen knows. This is why they got us eating also of madness, and they got us doing also of foolishness, man.
5:12, yeah?
No, Judith 5. This is in the Apocrypha, Judith 5 and 20, I believe. Let me see.
Verse what?
Hold on. I haven't covered that one for a long time.